Welcome back. You're watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business, where our goal is to see you succeed. This week, our expert is David Miner of Pure Flow, who's here to discuss about entrepreneurship, the marketplace, and leadership. How we can provide leadership as entrepreneurs. Karibu sana, David.
Thank you, Catherine. Thank you for having me again.
What is the expectations of entrepreneurs when it comes to leadership?
Defining what this leadership thing is in business is a good place to begin. And for me in business, leadership is about creating the reality of any vision. So we all dream dreams, we all we vision what we'd like to see in our businesses and into the future, but only the leader can give that vision legs and create the reality. And so I think a leader does this through three things. One, they provide direction. That's guidance. It's taking a team of people or resources towards where the vision will be. And the second thing that comes with is the art of influence. And of course, with people, this is persuasion. And I think the third thing is basically a leader needs to be able to provide a focused path and show people that we are going to be consistent in doing the following things to be able to get to the vision. I think a leader has to be flexible. And the reason for this is that there are those variables which are within your control. You know where you are and you know where you want to go. You know the resources you have and you know within what time frame you'd like to achieve this. However, at the same time, there's other variables that are not in your control. Government, regulations, competition, new innovations that are not within your scope. And so once a leader is flexible to be able to react to these things, they may change and vary their path, but the general trajectory is the same. They're still going for the vision. They may change how to get there, but they'll still get there.
When we think about leadership, David, as entrepreneurs, we're thinking about where we are, where we work, the people we're going to influence. But then there's also the external influences.
Yes.
Yeah. How do I combine both and be balanced?
Actually, I think there's three levels of leadership. And I think the first level is self. You've got to be able to lead yourself in terms of your own thinking, how you manage your time, your resources, and how you plan on leading others. So you've got to lead self first. And once you are clear, because people will not follow the person who's not clear.
When you're talking about leading self, just elaborate on that.
It has to do with the resources that make a leader. And those resources are time, money, ideas, people. How you organize those things to be able to create results often from just an idea, that's self-leadership. And so that's what you sell. I think the second one is basically leading others. And this is where, in the first one, we create. But in the second one, when you're leading others, is where you invent. You literally start to invent things that were not in existence. A path, a strategy that wasn't there. And that's a great place to be, and we all appreciate that. That's what the definition for leadership is. But the third one is self-actualization, where it involves a wider community outside of your sphere of direct influence. And so that might be the sector that you're working in, and it has everything to do with impact. At this level, you're saying, I want to impact society.
David, as SMEs, we've been delegated to, we're segmented. You know, there's a small, there's a medium, and then there's the corporates and all that. At what point, as an S, or even a micro, at what point can I influence or use my leadership skills to influence the rest of the world?
Every large multinational blue chip company we see was a micro. And the micro was one person in their garage, in their house, somewhere, thinking of an idea. And it depends on how big the vision is. It doesn't have to be big at the beginning, but as you go, you can keep redefining your vision. And that's what simply moves you from being a micro enterprise to being a small enterprise to being a mid-sized enterprise and so on.
David, are there particular qualities I should have as a leader?
A leader in the marketplace has to be somebody who's broad-minded. So it's good to be focused, but you can't be, single-track minded. You've got to be able to listen to voices of reason, ideas around you, and be able to soak them in to improve, to sharpen your own direction, so that you're able to guide in a inclusive way, and you're able to influence those around you. So that's one quality. You've got to be able to be flexible. The second one is an open-minded. The second one is, I think a leader has to be really passionate. They have to have some burning desire, because the challenges that a leader faces are multiple, and many times they come that way, not one at a time, but in multiples. And so you've got to have something that drives you, and you've got to be very passionate about what it is you want to achieve, because more often than not, the challenges are more than the successes. So to really be able to continue on the path to achieving what you need to be passionate. A leader has to have a good sense of reality, and many visionaries don't necessarily have that, because they dream. They are good dreamers. But if you're going to lead people and lead them successfully, you've got to really know when things are not going well. You've got to have a very good sense of what is going on in the bigger marketplace, so that you can be able to prepare to counter things that may distract you from your goal and your team. You should be able to see opportunities and grab them. So a sense of reality and keeping an ear to the ground on what's going on is also very important for a leader. Lastly, I think on the soft side, a leader needs to be patient and caring. And those are soft qualities. But it's important that a leader does not put undue pressure on everybody just because they are fired up for the vision. And they have a heart, and they are caring, so that they can be able to balance between drive and passion and the realities of life when somebody is unwell or going through a tough time. They've got to have the human aspect of being patient enough to allow our humanity to pass by, so that we can continue on the journey that we need to go on.
Thank you so much, David, for talking to us about leadership and the impact, really, as entrepreneurs that we can have in transforming our society. Thank you so much for that information.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you for watching Road to Success, the key to your next level in business. Remember, leadership is action, not position. Have a blessed week.